From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Come on, set. Achy Gator. Watch the run, watch the run.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will take over possession
yes,
of the
sir.
football at their 42-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be
with all
aggressive
that,
right out
boy.
of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice
go
play
back
on
to
the
your
ball
roots.
defensively and was able to pick it off.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd and 3. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Go. 90 Wolf.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Oh my gosh, what kind of running are we doing today?
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
You ready?
They'll look to throw here. They'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh man, come on. That's a bull crowd.
It for the pick. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. What I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
70 Indy.
56. Let's go, D. Gonna be a long day.
61 Matchbox 5.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisions something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
He had no sign of him cooling down at all.
Tight end right. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down.
Blue draw Corker. Hey, Charlie.
Now Green, throwing on first down. Dancing to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Focus, defense, focus.
2nd and 14.
Oh,
The attempt on the dive.
come on, man. That's so.
And that'll
Holy
wind up
crap,
moving the
my
chains
God.
again as the tackle's
Linebacker
going to be
right
made
there.
at the Seahawks 19.
Man, quit saving him.
50, plant.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Get it.
On first down, Brown. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Running right, here's Brown. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Ready? 10-2 stop.
56. Here I come.
Looking to throw. Green. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Back to throw. Green. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above.
They gave you the last one. Shoot.
That the other
Yes,
defense
man.
higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
94 is the mark. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Yo, faster. Snap.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk 1st.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more.
And when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
This interception would go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on 1st down. Brown. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go. 60 yards.
On 1st down, it's Brown. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
90, Wolf.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. It's the fullback. His third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Down. 70, Indy. Check. Bragno. Hey, orbit.
Back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They'll look to throw now on first down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
Now, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Watch the twist. Do.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Finding some room at midfield. There he goes left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. His 21st
I don't know why you think being in a nickel or down formation will stop the run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
Come on, EA.
So
Quit getting
at
stuff.
7 now as they
Then
kick
it's
it
one
away.
second formation.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the
Come on, y'all.
When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go with Brown. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Green. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did.
Guys won't even react to the ball. He's throwing it right at you.
20 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On 2nd down, it's Brown. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go.
Oh, we got some new formations, I see. Hey, about there in time.
Anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready?
56 to Mike. 56 to
Go.
Drain down on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Punt my tater.
Now it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Man, I don't even know. I couldn't even click on the moving.
And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays, eat up chunks of yardage, and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Hey, switch gears.
He'll find Metcalf. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Hey, Delta.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Well, the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check, 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 check.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is
Yes, sir.
in for the Seattle touchdown.
Told you that darn formation wasn't gonna help you, man.
His 2nd touchdown on the
Find
season.
something else.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've
You ain't worrying about that. I told you that running junk wasn't gonna work no more.
around him. Can he make
So find something else. Find a new formation.
We're going to trust to take care of the ball.
Let's stay in it then.
If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Told you.
And he'll just
You don't know what to do now. You ain't got nothing to do.
Down after a short pickup. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Down. 90 Wolf.
Walk quick, walk quick, walk quick.
Two jet bombers. Two jet bombers. Fight.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground.
Yes, sir.
Very close
Plant
to
that
a
tater.
first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee.
Plant that tater.
And that means 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the
I
field.
was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary.
Man, come on! Catch the ball!
It's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Catch the ball!
On the ready.
Right there in the middle. 55. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Go.
Green now on first down.
That's me.
This is going to be
God darn it.
intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Shoot.
Nice pick, nice pick.
Ah, dog, man. Yeah, I know that was some messed up junk.
Drive the Seahawks offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something that
They
feels
won't even get out there and block no damn
might
body.
actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You just
Go,
feeling
man.
it.
Shoot,
Okay,
Joker, man, you
Coach,
sorry.
a 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return.
run.
He'll be
Quick
stopped
return.
just shy of
Yeah.
the 30-yard line.
Excuse me.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency legacy breakers.
Let's go, man. I don't care about you sitting back like that. Hey, we the #1 doggone rushing team in the league, bro. Got #1 rushing back in the league. You can't shut me down.
You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
Oh, come on. Hold the block.
Hit him with something else.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Go ahead and get in your cover 3. Freaking bum. Oh, now you want to be in man-to-man.
They'll set up the throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Cover.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Get in cover 3 now, shoot. You don't know no other defense.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on, let me through there.
5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Oh, he a man-to-man. He a man-to-man. Let's kill him.
Second and 5. He goes full extension, and he's got
what's up, Trash? With the way he's throwing the ball, making everybody dive.
Made at the 49ers 35.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every
like
year.
we didn't know you was in cover 3.
Like that's
all you in.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And
let me through there.
Touchdown Seattle. In for the
Told you can't beat me.
And the Seahawks
no,
are
I
able
want
to
you
stretch that lead out a bit further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out
you'll have to change formation. I shut that little offense down. You got
they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first
throw.
That doesn't happen.
All these different formations, and you only run one.
Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
There it is again.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Oh, come on!
On the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no.
Ah, dang! Catch the ball.
Incompletion here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, lock it. Smooth.
Back to throw. Green. And unable to connect.
What you talking about? Punt that tater.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Let me. God dang it, man.
This up only to about the 33.
Well, that's not a run that's going to highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Let's go.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down.
Yeah. Hey, exit. 94
They'll drop the throw. He's got the hook up.
Defense simple, dog.
First target, first catch.
They just catch the ball.
A little football 101 there. You just
Cover three, cover three, cover three, cover three, cover four.
Really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Go. Pilot, 64, weak.
53, Mike, shoot.
Back to throw now on first down.
What are you doing? Dummy, what are you doing?
Open, complete, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear...
You know what happens when you wake up a sleeping giant?
That meant fly route, go, look out.
Know what you done.
That was 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Got it.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up first and 10.
Come on, you ain't running, man, them same old plays. And them plays, you should be tired of running them plays. You start every darn drive with that same darn stinking formation.
One here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
2nd and 4.
Yes, sir. We ready for it. We ready for it. See what I'm saying?
Well, that play was
See what I'm saying?
fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly,
Simple, dog.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
Oh, he probably gonna come out in empty bunch. Oh no, single dice slot. Okay, I see you, boy. About time.
This
Do
offense
something
in desperate
different.
need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Recon, 152 fighter. Now.
And here's Green off the play fake.
Yes, sir. You ain't got time for that.
Pressure
All these plays, you ain't got time for that.
down once more.
Shoot, pump my tater.
Josh Allen, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fielded at the 33. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense.
Oh my God. Line, what are y'all doing? Hold the blocks, man.
But at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Down. 60 or.
Watch the run, watch the run. 95 Mike, watch 95.
Five. Yep.
Check his Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 95 Mike, watch 95.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Come on, dog.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Come on, dog. How you going to run man out of that?
16 yards the gain there. This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Cover 4.
Hey, Charlie.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Go now. 15, 1, 51. Go. Hey, box drop.
Check his Mike.
Five.
They'll set up to throw. And he couldn't hang on.
Throw it too early.
Pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Dang, throwed it too early.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Bang. 6-6. Pull it high. Hey, zoom.
2nd and 10.
Man, catch the ball.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Go.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
X3. 218. Chop.
Ah.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Seahawks on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike 7. Christian travel.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Check. Check out.
Look at me. Zipper. Go.
You ain't got nothing. 95. Go.
Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball when the pitch...
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Josh
Told you what was going to happen.
Continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. sack. They'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. Switch hard. Hard.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
All them 500 plays, and you doggone just run the same 4.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Parnell.
Come on, man. You got to get out there.
Here, back at the 47. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 28. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Trying to shake off the interception.
God, get there!
This will be caught by Brown. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20
Get
points.
there.
That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, but guess what? We see the end result.
Dang, I
right
got
now.
stuck on the darn lineman.
Leading here in the 4th. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132.5. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Looking to throw. Green. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Back to throw. Green. He's going to sling this deep down. And this is caught.
Wow. Come on, EA, man. We right there. Come on, man. Don't be giving him that bull crap, man.
A big play there.
Wow.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer. Elliott good with a PAT. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll They'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Go.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark.
Now.
Coming to you. He's crossing. He's checking crack.
And to give this time to the tailback. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He had to run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Hey, 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 hey.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Tight on. General West.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Go.
Now they try the right side here. Back-to-back one-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a third down and 8. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Let's go, D.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Green throwing again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Looking to throw. Green. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, exit.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Quick down, scrub.
So the victory here for Seattle, and you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in